you don't do relationships right, you don't do life right. And smart men discipline themselves toward their relationships. Why smart men? Because they know that at the end of their lives, their accountant is not going to give the eulogy. He's just going to go work for someone else. Not going to talk about not having the extra vacation house. They're not going to talk about, what kind of car you drove. I do funerals. People don't talk about that stuff at funerals. They talk about relationships. They talk about their connection to that person. If they're courageous enough to get up and talk about someone who has passed away, they always talk about the relational intimacy and the relational connection and the relational power that bonded them together. But if we don't do relationships right, we don't do life right. Now say this with me. The quality of my relationships reflects the quality of my character. Now, because that's true, quality relationships are not built overnight, are they? You got to work on that character thing, don't you? You got to be in the process of personal transformation. And I want to link the third biggie with the fourth biggie. So the first biggie is focus on the eternal. The second biggie is focus on the obstacle, which is sin. The third biggie is focus on the relational. But to focus on the relational and do the relational good, you got to focus on the internal. And I'm talking about your character. Notice the language of this passage. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, look at what it's asking for. Clothe yourselves. Just imagine going to a closet, okay? Okay, and you have your PJs on, and you're going to swap PJs for another set of clothes, right? Because you're getting up, you're going to work. That's the picture. It's like put off, put on. I'm going to take off these clothes. I'm going to put off sin. I'm going to take off which entangles me. And I'm going to put on Christ. I'm going to put on the character of Christ. Well, what does the character of Christ look like? What are the transformations? What do I need? To focus on the relational. I need to focus on me, the internal. What's going on with me? Clothe yourselves with compassion. You start caring for people. Clothe yourself with kindness toward people. Clothe yourselves with humility, because humility is the bridge to relationship. Pride destroys the bridges to relationship. Clothe yourselves with gentleness and patience. These are all character qualities that we're to put on so we can do that third biggie really, really well.
To see more or get answers to other questions you have, check out our Media Vault at everymanministries.com.